What are you doing?
So I'm looking at my fantasy baseball right now. I am
Who are you
actually
playing?
competing with you this week.
Me.
Which is fun.
This week.
I dominated last week. Like, dominated. Zach Condi, Servant Life.
Servant Life, yeah, executive
dominated
director.
him last week.
I got beat by our financial director, Brett Mims.
Yeah.
I did hit 7 home runs in one day, though.
So I was, which is insane.
Which is
One
really
guy
good.
hit 3.
I mean, let's be honest. I didn't hit.
So I
any
just
home
refreshed
runs.
right now, and red came up again. It's 2-7, 2-7.
Yeah.
My pitchers, my ERA right now is 9.82. You're sitting at a 0. You pitched 4
A lot of
innings.
a lot of baseball left to play.
Yeah, but
But I'll take a what is it?
so Clevenger though just went
Yeah.
on the 10-day DL. I also have Upton on the 10-day DL, and I have Murphy on the 10-day DL.
I feel great about this.
Yeah,
it's a
Clevenger's
great
not
time to
gonna
be
have 6
playing.
to
It's a
8
great time to be
weeks.
playing playing you.
Anyway,
What's up, everybody?
It is spring.
Jake Rasmussen, Andy Blanks. It
Blanks.
is spring. Baseball's just started
Yeah.
as we're filming this, and we've had a fantasy baseball league. It's actually stretched over 2 different ministries. It started even before I knew you. It started, I guess we're in our 16th year, and now it's mostly YM360 folks and
Yeah.
Servant Life folks.
Yeah.
So it's a fun little way to.
I won the consolation bracket last year.
I'd love to poll our audience. If you win the consolation prize, have you won anything?
It counts
No,
for everything.
Nothing.
Everything.
You-
But spring is baseball.
That's right.
Like it's back. March Madness is over. Ended last night. Cavaliers.
Really, there was a game after
yeah,
Auburn's
well-
game? I don't know. I thought the season ended then.
Yeah. So it also is the time to start thinking about graduation.
That's right. That's
like
right.
I remember back in the day, like this was the time that I got excited about because I checked out of classes. Like I was like, I want to no longer be in the whole education system. I'm ready to graduate.
My children, I've got 4 children, 3 of whom are teenagers, and we start counting Mondays after spring break. So
yeah.
we're at 7
Yeah.
Mondays,
That's
6
legit.
Mondays left. So, which is better than 40 days left or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, time to start thinking about graduation.
So we titled this 3 Gifts for Graduation. And so clearly
3
we're going to
gifts for
give...
graduates or 3
Okay,
gifts for
yeah.
graduates? I just said grifts. We're
Grifts?
butchering this one today. 3 gifts for graduates.
There you go. There you go. I was thinking of the baseball player.
Fred McGriff.
Fred
Ground
McGriff. That's who I was thinking of right away.
right.
So, but the 3 gifts for your graduates,
Yeah.
like you're going to tell me a water bottle, a backpack, and something else, right?
I think we can do better than that, don't you?
But the 3 gifts,
yeah.
right? I mean, so the first one is in the physical gift category.
Yeah,
and
we've
maybe
all-
this. Sorry.
No, yeah, go ahead.
As a marketing guy, like I feel like this is a little self-serving, right?
Yeah.
Because we have graduation gifts, and so clearly we want you to know about them. ym360.com/graduates. Graduation. Terrence Jackson has given me the yes.
Yes, that's
He just
right.
shot a great video. Not
That's
like
good, that's
this,
right.
but a much better one.
Unlike this, a much better
but we
one.
have 6 new offerings that are in there. The places you'll go with a T-shirt and with some book
Yeah.
bundles to put the Word of God in the hands of students that are graduating. So just the physical gift ideas.
Yeah, and I would say this. I would add, because we're going to talk about a few different gift ideas. On the physical gift ideas, a lot of people kind of have their go-to. One of the things I would challenge you, or we would challenge you to do, is create some meaning there. Give them something that's meaningful.
Yeah.
And that is one thing the grad bundle does. But if the grad bundle's not for you, for YM360, give them something that is meaningful, that helps that transition. Don't just give them you said water bottle. I mean, come on, we can do better than that, right?
No, I was actually thinking it'd be actually really cool to save from your junior hires like their first camp program or something like that.
I got you.
And like,
Okay. Well, see, that's meaning, though. Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, if I had to redo my youth ministry
Yeah.
all over again, maybe I'd start doing that.
Traditions are so huge. We need
Yeah.
to talk about building traditions in our youth ministry. There's another
that's good. I'm
podcast.
gonna
Make
write
a
that down
note.
somewhere.
Yeah,
All right.
that's a good idea.
But there's 2 other really good ones that I think are
Yeah.
in here that are outside of the physical realm. So not just going and buying a book or a Bible
Mm-hmm.
or something like this. But let's talk about them. The first one is the gift of time.
Yeah, and we realized as we were kind of brainstorming this, that for some of you guys, I go to a large church, right? We'll have 40 seniors graduate this year.
Oh, dang.
You may not be able to give all of your seniors, your graduates, the gift of your time, take them out to lunch, kind of have that moment of pouring into them. But most churches, it's a little bit more a manageable number. You may have a dozen graduates. You may have 8 or 10. And if that's the case, one of the greatest things you can do for your students is just carve out some intentional time to meet with them over lunch, or even maybe have them over to your house if you've got a
good.
family, have them over to eat dinner with you, and just give them that sort of that last round of real encouragement, investment. We all know what it's like to have one-on-one time with somebody we care about, where you just feel special and you get poured into. So give them the gift of time if you
breaking it down into groups of maybe 5 to 6 students, have them over for dinner. Maybe you do it 3 weeks in a row.
That's right.
Have them come over. What a cool time to sit in the living room and kind of do the, hey, remember when, and it's like, remember when you did this, and you're like, oh, that was totally inappropriate, and you're like, you still do that.
But you're only 12 at the time.
But then just talking about that, which actually leads into this next one, which I really liked. So unpack this for us. It's the gift of words.
Yeah, as we think about having a teenager, student kind of pass through our youth ministry with us, so many shared moments. Some of those may be positive, some of them maybe not so much, right?
Yeah.
But just thinking about sending them out of your ministry with just words of encouragement, and not just a text or an email or a conversation in the hall, but what if you sat down and handwritten notes, right? Where you're specifically recognizing certain things about these students, and almost a great leadership maxim that many people have heard is that you treat people not like they are, but how you want them to be, right?
Yep.
And just kind of almost, to me, when I think about giving students that gift of words, is that you're almost kind of speaking over them,
casting that
vision for who they're going to become and who they're continuing to grow into. And
this is not a product plug.
Yeah.
I mean, we offer it, but that's not why I'm saying this.
That's right.
But the Dr. Seuss, other places you'll go. That's what it does. It's not this like, hey, look where you've been. It's like, oh, what you will do. But how powerful for a youth pastor, a leader, a woman or a man in this leadership role that's nurtured and cared for students, speaking truth into, especially through the lens of Christ. I see God doing this in you, and I can't wait to see how this manifests itself in this next season of life.
We were cleaning out our closet the other day, my wife and I, and I found a box of just old letters, and I started thinking, I don't save a lot of things.
That's crazy, because I do not.
That's funny. I don't either, but that's what I save. Like I save things people have written me.
That's cool.
Friends when I was at boot camp, at Marine Corps, friends wrote me letters.
You just want to throw that in there because
I'm
overweight right now.
but you got the better haircut than me,
is true.
So I'm a little jealous. Yeah, we're physical gifts, right? Yeah. Things that imply meaning, pass on meaning, gift of time, gift of words. It's a really great way to think about how we can bless our graduates with just some encouragement as they leave our ministries.
Thought you did well.
Well, thank you for that. I thought when you said a product offering, you were going to say we have pre-written notes to teenagers from you. That'd be good.
We will have those on the website as soon as Andy creates them.
Fill in the blank, right?
Actually, that would be kind of cool.
Very personal.
Next season.
That's a terrible
Stay tuned,
idea.
YM 360. I'm just playing. Hey, thanks so much for what you do.
Yeah.
We value what you do. It's important, not only to us, but we know it's important to the kingdom. Your work in the trenches, day in and day out, has meaning, and it has eternal impact. So specifically talking about graduates, you've poured in these students. Now's the time to send them off and look back and see the great things that God has done through you in their lives. Thanks so much for what you do.
Appreciate
anything
you.
we can do for you, just ask. We're here to serve you.